one, losing the fuel cap. Two, it saves from scratching your car, keeps a little nicer finish. Just a nice feature. And sir, if you look in the back seat here, Hyundai has rear map holders, just some place to put your map where it's easy to get to if you're on the road traveling a little bit. They also have cup holders built in the door along with side pockets just for any kind of little things you might have. And then two cup holders that fold down from the center armrest here. And as I said before, these seats will fold down in a 60-40 split. They'll go completely flat. A neat thing that Hyundai has is actually 3 headrests. A lot of cars won't come with 2, but if you got that third person, they like to be able to rest their head too if you're on a long trip. Do you have kids? No kids? Well, if you did, Hyundai has a latch system to where it's easy to latch your car seat in rather than wrapping the whole seat belt through and buckle it in. It just makes it a lot quicker, a lot easier for you to take it in and out, in case you have kids in the future. Just a thought. Hyundai also has handles up here. Say you're tired, sick, anything. It's just a little nicer. It's easier to get out. Say you're taking your grandparents around. Some people don't get out of the back of cars very easy. They can hold these handles and pull themselves out a little bit. Also, a neat feature that Hyundai kind of went to is their child safety lock. You actually have to take the key to turn the rear child lock on now. That way your kids just can't flip it because they think it's funny.
That's good. That's good.
Nice to have, you know, kids like to do crazy things. If you'll take a seat right there, I'd like to show you some neat features. Hyundai starts off with a basic 6-way seat. You have a pump that'll pump you up and down. This will recline the back of your chair. There's a bar in front of it, front and back. Sir, would you go ahead and start that for me? Sure. Okay, this car is equipped with power windows, power door locks, a power window lockout, and power doors. Also has a little neat one touch down, and pull up. It's actually pinch proof, so in case your little kids put their hands in that, it won't hurt them or you. Just in case some people actually want to put their hands in that. Some of the neat features are right up here. You'll have your fuel door release and your trunk release. Right here will be your illuminated dash. If you look up there, it'll tell you how bright your dash is, and then you can bring it back down to the contrast that you actually like there. The ESC, electronic stability control I was talking about earlier, right here's the button to turn it on and off. Now, every time you turn the vehicle on and off, it'll automatically turn back on, which is a safety feature for you also. The only time you really want to turn it off is, say, you got a lot of snow in your driveway and you need to get some wheel speed to get out of it, then that might be a reason that you'll want to turn it off. Looking at the steering wheel here, you will have your volume controls in your mode, and that controls your radio. On the right-hand side will be your cruise, and right here is all your trip information. You look up on your dash, you can scroll through, see your instant fuel economy, your average mile per hour, just some really neat features. Now right here is your Bluetooth. So where if you have a Bluetooth compatible phone, you can actually link it to the vehicle and talk to it to get to call people or answer calls. And then your little speaker will be right up here above your head. Gotcha. So if you'll notice, the headrest can actually come forward a little bit. Is an active headrest that if you're in an accident, it'll actually brace your neck. That way you won't get whiplash. Well, it'll help prevent whiplash. If you'll notice, the seat belts are adjustable. You can go up and down and they'll lock into place. They also have built-in safety pretensioners and load limiters, where if you're in an accident, it'll automatically suck you back into your chair and then slowly release you as the accident comes through. If you look up here, you'll have your fuel is digital, and so is your temperature. Now when the bars clear to the right, that means your tank is full, and you can see it slowly dropping bars going down. If you look at your dash right here, you have your controls for your air vents. This will be open to the right and closed to the left. And now your headlights are right here on this left-hand stall. So you put this to the way. Now turn your headlamps on. So push it away for your bright.
Gotcha.
And now Hyundai also has an easy turn to where if you just press it down a little bit, it'll actually blink 3 times so that you're good, so that you don't have to hold it down.
That's nice.
And if you're on the highway, it's just a little bit easier. On the right over here, you have your speed sensitive intermittent wipers, to where you'll push the stalk down, and that'll start your wipers, and then you'll twist this little knob right here to change the different speed on it as you like. Sir, I'm gonna hop it on the other side with you for a second.
Sure.
Here you have Hyundai's clock and the outside temperature. Now a lot of clocks are really hard because they got little buttons you gotta push. These are easy, just a big button, you just hold it in, it'll change the hour in the minute. If you look up here, it says passenger airbag. You'll notice if you don't have a passenger, it'll actually say off. Hyundai's seats are weight sensitive to if you have a heavy enough passenger, that'll turn off, or you'll have nothing up there showing that the passenger airbag is active. And over here, just for the passenger, once you put it in a drive and start taking off, that'll blink to say that the passenger is not wearing their safety harness at the time. As we go down, here's your CD player, which is a single disc and is MP3 compatible, so that you can load all your CDs or all your MP3 players onto a CD if you wish. As we go down, you have AM, FM, XM, and your CD auxiliary. That'll either play your CD or your auxiliary, which is down here, where you could put in a flash drive or actually your iPod. You also have 2 extra outlets to where you can plug in your cell phone to charge it, or a power adapter, anything you might need. You also have extra storage compartment, just nice. I like to put CDs in it, it fits really good in there. And for your mode, this is your front defrost, rear defrost. This will be your fan speed, depending on how hot or cold you want it. And over here is your actual temperature. You just push this button in, it'll be your mode, directing where you want your airflow to come. Something else, you can store your sunglasses up here. This button's a little tricky, a lot of people don't know it, but what it is right now we're in the door mode, so if the door was open, your lights will come on. You hit the off, no matter what, if the doors are open and closed, your light will always stay off, and on just turns them on. So you're going down the road and you want to see something, you just switch them on. Also, here are your vanity mirrors. Go open, close, and then you have your little light right here, and it'll actually extend. Say you got a really annoying light coming in, the sun's coming in, it'll actually extend. You also have your extra handle over here for passenger if you're hauling elderly people. Just a little nicer. You have a little storage compartment over here, and you have them both on the side here, and extra cup holders as well. You have a lighted glove box, which is actually a locking glove box, again, that goes with the trunk. If you have valuables, you can lock it, that way the valet can't get in, you just give them the valet key, and they won't be able to access that. You have a dual box here. You can kind of put little things here, money, cell phone, anything you want to put. Then your bigger, deeper box, again, that's like a place for cell phone, any kind of little knick-knack things you might have. Now, sir, do you have any questions?
No.
No?
Sign me up.